Okay,
I
I'm
I'm gonna have to at least put um me on no video and stuff because it's dinner time here.
oh, whatever, just spoon feed. It's fine. We're fine.
Uh,
Everybody's fine.
oh
But
yeah.
I'm so excited that you guys are on here. Oh, yay! My girl Jenny's hopping on. Okay, man, I am so proud of you guys for prioritizing hopping on here. That's just makes my heart so happy. Um, okay. Well, thanks for hopping on, guys. Okay, for those of you that haven't actually met me in person, I'm Kylie. And this is the amazing team that I absolutely love and adore. And I am just so proud of you guys for hopping on here and just prioritizing time to be together. And if you're able to turn your video on, do it because you're just going to appreciate it. Even if you are Hot Mess Express, because it could be like spit up like me, not showered this morning like me. Yeah, all of the things. We welcome everybody. It's totally okay. But I just wanted to say I'm so grateful that you guys are all on here, and I wanted to share this with you in case you guys did not get to hear it. But our team literally did so well in January that we earned Silver Stars, which is a program that is absolutely phenomenal. It's one of the many ways that Plexus like just gives thanks for us for doing a hard job and a great work and a well done. And what that means is that my husband and I are going to get to go to corporate. There, it's literally the top three of the company. Pardon me, I'm going to turn my son's iPad down because it's too dang loud. Okay, keep it down, please, son. Hang on. Thank you. Okay, so sorry. Okay, well then go to another room, my love. But anyways, life with kids. But anyways, so we get to go there. It's basically the top three in the entire company for teams that in their basically their levels 1 through 3 that they helped them to create silvers. And so what that is like helping your friend find 3 people. And we had so many, which some of you guys on here are those silvers. And so I'm just super proud of you guys. Jenny, you are one of those. Kristen, you're one of those. Larissa, you're one of those. And Melissa, helping create the silvers, you are also one of those. And so I am just so stinking proud of you guys and the work that you guys are doing, because really like just being able to share and help other people with their health is so dang awesome, and it's so rewarding. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. So we literally earned out of the top 3 spots in the entire company for the month of January, which is just amazing. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. So a couple of things just like to make it easier for you guys. I wanted to make sure that y'all knew some little like tips of how to kind of navigate the thread, the Silvers and Beyond thread. Is that if you go, which if you're not, even if you're on your phone, if you want to do this with me. So go into your messenger and click the Silvers and Beyond thread. And then once you get there, once you get there, what you're going to do is you're going to click on the words Silvers and Beyond. And when you're there, I want you to scroll down a little bit and you're going to see the more actions. It'll say view, media, and files. So click on that and you can literally scroll through all the pictures, all the graphics, all the things that have been shared on that thread. So if you cannot find something and you knew it came across the thread at some point or you wanted to catch up quickly, this is such an easy way to do it, is finding the graphics and the pictures there. So hit back once so you can see where the view, media, and files is again. And 2 spots below it, it will say search and conversation. And if you guys are not following me, like unmute and let me know because I can help you.
Yeah, can you repeat it again?
Yes.
Sorry, Callie.
No, you're totally fine, girl. That's why I asked. Okay, so when you go into Messenger, and you click the words Silvers and Beyond on that thread, click the actual name up at the tippy top. And you'll see like people, and then you're going to scroll. It's going to give you some options here.
Mhm.
Okay, so you're going to have under more actions, it says view media and files. Those are all the graphics and pictures that are shared on that thread.
Or it says for mine, view photos and videos. So it may
Okay,
not say
photos.
exactly the same
Okay.
thing.
Photos and video. I think if you do an upgrade, like a update to Messenger, is when it switched over to view media and files. And then the other thing is that if you click right below it, it says search and conversation. If you click on that, say you knew that there was something going on Tuesday, but you weren't quite sure what it was, type in the word Tuesday and then click search. And it will bring up every conversation that had the word Tuesday in it. And if you're looking on your computer, are you on your computer?
Yeah, it's not coming up.
Do it on your phone. You have to do it on your phone.
I missed
We
that.
learned
Sorry.
this today. Larissa and I learned this today. She's like, I'm not seeing that at all. But
It's not here.
if you, so do it on your phone and let me know if you have trouble. Yes, Lindsay, I'm telling you, girlfriend, this is how, when Larissa's like, how is Kylie coming up with these answers so quickly? And I'm
You
going,
can do it on your computer. It's just not the exact same way.
okay, so Rhonda, can you share with us how you do it on your computer?
Give me a
Tell.
second and I'll go over there. I'll have to
No.
click out.
I sent the
Right.
picture to the group on how you do it on your computer.
Oh, thank you. You're all awesome.
And I think it depends on if you're iPhone or Samsung,
Okay.
because I have an extra step on Samsung.
Okay, good. Well, see, this is why we communicate. Okay. So maybe what I can do is I will possibly put a little section in the Silvers and Beyond Facebook group of like how to navigate. Like,
Do you want me
quick-
to share my screen to show you where it's at on your computer?
Did you? Okay, you found it. And then,
I
well,
got it on my
Lauren,
phone.
I was gonna say Lauren screenshotted of the picture on Silvers and Beyond.
Okay, good.
I just put that on the.
Serious. I don't know how to screenshot. Hang on.
It's okay. Lauren screenshot it and send it to the actual thread. So, okay. And then Lauren, what button did you push to get to there? That customized chat and all the things.
The three
dot?
buttons in the top corner.
Okay. Okay, cool. Okay, so there's that. Thank you for that. And then the other thing is, if you guys have not taken a look at it, like Larissa, I wanted to have you share a little bit about our conversation about the Silvers and Beyond Facebook group. So can you share?
What conversation are you talking about?
When I was pointing out stuff to you on there, just the access to it of the actual Facebook group, when we were looking at the reach out, send, share, invite. Do you remember that?
No, I
She's
don't.
making it hard.
Okay. Okay. It's okay.
No, we talked about a lot, so.
Yes, we did. That's why I was asking. Okay. So I want you guys to check out the Facebook group of the Silvers and Beyond, because I would love your feedback on it, for the pure fact that I tried to keep it as simple as possible and organized, so that you didn't have 1,000 things going on in like the Rising Jewels page.
Okay, I know what you're talking about now.
Okay. Would you like to fill it in?
Yes, I can add to it.
Okay.
So I really hadn't had much time to even look at the thread, and then she was telling me how I could search for certain things in the thread or in the group, and it would, pop up. And I had kind of known that, but it wasn't, I wasn't using it obviously. And then I pulled up the actual group, and I started looking at this first is training toolbox, and I opened it up where it says see more. And oh my word, I'm like, all of this stuff is super important for me right now, because I'm totally new to this and I'm learning all kinds of stuff. And so it's a huge, it's got compensation plan, it's got stories and supplements, mindset, your why. It's got all kinds of stuff right there. And so, and that's just one little part that I saw. I didn't even go down into the other parts. So there's all kinds of goodies in there.
Thank you. Yes, so I tried to keep it very like specific. I made all of the pictures like bold of what they talk about and kind of what to look at. And so there's everything from like, I know a lot of people were saying like, I'm getting confused on like what events are happening and where calls are and those kinds of things. And so I just wanted a space for you guys to like go back and grab the Zoom, like grab the information and drop it there. And so, and then also I was trying to put in like, here's how you invite people. Here's how like basically the events and calls. If you look in the comments, there's an example of how to invite somebody. And the next one says, it's literally a long post that I took from Rising Jules that talked about like, here's how to invite friends to online events, how to add to a group, how to share on social media, reminder messages, follow up after an event. So it's literally laid out for you. Here are some options of what you can use. Obviously tailored to fit you. Like you don't feel like you gotta, copy and paste is where bad taste in people's mouths is what it comes from. But just be you and know that these are options that you can kind of get your kind of nuts and bolts from and then make it your own. But I just wanted that to be very simple and straightforward. And then the graphics, if you have absolutely no clue about what graphics or what like welcome packs are available, those kinds of things, I specifically put it at the very top in the albums. If you guys haven't, oh gosh, if you haven't checked it out, let's see if we can get it out. Nope, sure can't. Let me see. But if you go up to the very top in the Facebook group and right under where it says manage and invite, there's like the rooms, topics, photos, events, those kinds of things. And then there's one that says albums. So if you haven't checked that out, I literally have put, here's all the enrollment stuff. Here's the options of how you can get started. Here's the perks, rewards, points for the things. Here's how you upgrade to or picking a welcome pack. Here's the sign up information to even like the product information. It's all one photo graphics of the products. And then it's got the referral program if you're wanting to know all the like financial side. It's got February's incentives. It has the fast start incentives. It has the income annually. It also has the breakdown. There's one that's actually a note that tells you every single item of like when you refer one person, here's the total amount. When you refer two and so on, all the way up to 10 people. And so, and then like as you refer, it's got the congratulations with the little phone of like, here's how to upgrade. Here's, someone used your link kind of thing. Now I will tell you, we've learned this. So please take note. Okay. This is so important because it won't happen again is, what we found is that as you refer somebody, they can totally upgrade at any point in time to start earning residual income. However, if say Larissa signs up today, she has till this Saturday to decide to upgrade and earn commissions on whatever ad she has between now and Saturday. Like if she adds somebody Friday, then she has to upgrade by this Saturday in order to get paid commissions on that person. Now,
So it's not 24 hours.
no, it's not 24 hours. It's the Saturday. It can be. If she refers somebody Friday, it can be 24 hours. It can even be less than 24 hours, but it's the next Saturday calendar.
Okay. So did the ones that we emailed get fixed?
Vicki Denton got fixed.
Perfect.
Jenny, yours got fixed. Larissa, yours should be fixed. I am checking with corporate because I had initially sent emails about y'all. And then Emily asked me to resend emails and I forgot that email. So I sent a message to her tonight, but I really feel like they will go back and adjust it. So I'm not too worried, but they are good at what they say. So I am just trusting that they will be amazing and do the same thing. So don't worry about that.
Does that
so
mean they get their fast start bonus?
Yes. It means that they should be getting their fast start bonuses. Yes. And it should be, I would say before March 15th, because they went back and said, yes, they deserved it. And so Larissa, either way of this piece is that we should be able to get yours, and then all of your people will be considered towards your fast start for senior silver. So we're on a good space for that. So let me think what else. Those were kind of the main things I wanted to make sure y'all knew about. And the other thing too, when you guys are helping people, the first thing I would say are super helpful is, yes, you're welcome, Jenny. The first thing I would say that is super helpful is don't try to be an expert. Like, really feel free to send messages to myself or Lauren or Rhonda or whoever helped you get started. Please feel free to send messages, like screenshot what the conversation is so we can help you. Even if you want to connect us directly to help you guys. I know Melissa and Larissa have really been having me in a lot of conversations, and Kristen's been screenshotting a lot to me. And so I know that I'm catching those things, and then Rhonda set me up in a couple 3-ways too. And so like I'm in 3-ways, but I'm also in screenshots. And Lauren just sent me a screenshot a second ago.
I did.
Me in a
I'm
3-way.
seeing the gold and I'm still doing that. Brittany
Yeah.
did one with me today. I mean, no shame.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's actually super helpful. So but that way you can learn as you go. Like, no one here, not even myself, know everything, obviously. Otherwise we wouldn't have had to email corporate 3 times. So but that's okay. Like, that's where we're here to learn. Like, this is a space to learn, and we want to support you in your goals. But I will also tell you, like, please feel free to use that thread to like send out messages and like ask questions like, hey, how would you respond to this? Hey, I really want to send a message to so and so. This is kind of who she is. Like, what would you say? And because it's a learning opportunity for all of us, it's not like that one person just doesn't know what they're doing, because none of us knew what we were doing. And so that's a great way to learn. And also when you are learning, whether it's like that someone said yes or no, like, feel free to share that in the thread, because it's helpful to know that. So, go ahead.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, go for it.
The thread meaning the silvers and beyond thread.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You can totally ask in a private one if you want, but if you would like to, and you're totally cool with it, like, I would just send it on the thread, because that's really what we did to begin with. Is
There's some I can watch blue iPad.
okay, we'll go ask Daddy. I don't have it. But yeah, so the other thing too, don't feel like you have to know everything about the products either. The way I learned, honestly, was I went in and I looked up one product at a time. And there's actually like product cards. But basically in the back office, which if you don't know how to access your back office, let's talk about that for a minute. So when you sign in at the very top, you've got your little person sign in, and there's like a cloud, or you can click the person and it'll say dashboard. Dashboard is actually your virtual office. And so whether or not you want to head to Diamond or you want to just help a couple people, it is super helpful even for your own journey, because it has, like, once you get in there, it'll say new, go to the left hand side under training center, it'll say new ambassadors start here. And I can put this like how to get there in the thread. That's not a problem. But I will tell you, that is exactly where I started. And Kara didn't even tell me about it. She just said, by the way, here's your virtual office in case you want to look at it. And I just started sifting through things. And there's like information on product videos. There's information on like the Live It, Love It, Track It sheet that you guys all have. That's in there. And so it's just a great resource. And for you to find out more about this company and how amazing it is, it's all back there. Like, that's really where I learned everything about the company. And so I just learned like one thing about a product per day, or one thing about a product per week, like something that you can learn even on Trust Your Gut. Just type in ProBio 5. There's tons of posts about ProBio 5. And so you can learn about something they're like, oh, I didn't realize that chitosanase was a thing, or whatever. Like it has an antifungal. That's why it's so important. Turn it off. Thank you. And so, so that is something that's helpful. Now, anybody else have questions? And no question is stupid. I promise. We are all
I
learning.
have a question.
Yeah.
So I've been messaging with Tiffany some more, and she used the word cure, like she's just really like looking for a cure for Lyme disease. And I was like, well, I haven't really, and it's like no, like it's not, there's no cure. If it was a cure, like it would be like
Yeah, it would be gone.
widespread. There's
Right.
literally no cure for it. So I was just curious how you would word that.
Like, is she asking, is Plexus a cure?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, I would not drop down that bucket list. Not even
Yeah.
don't touch
I was
that
just
with
gonna say
10 people.
no,
But
not a cure, but it can help support.
The way I would say is that it does not diagnose or prevent or treat any of those things, and it does not claim to do so. But what I know is that people who struggle with XYZ diagnoses also struggle with energy, sleep, constipation, mood, cravings, those things, and that Plexus helps with.
I would
So,
say it will address these symptoms
yeah,
of whatever. Like
Yeah.
it will improve, like Kylie was saying, improve these symptoms,
yeah,
but it doesn't cure the disease.
yeah. And even the symptoms kind of you got to be careful about, because technically symptoms go with diagnosis.
Addresses symptoms, improves.
Right.
It improves. I would say it improves, but there's actually another thing. Yeah, that's Miss Rhonda. You say hi to Miss Rhonda. Hi, Rhonda. This is my son Cooper. This is Archer, baby Archer. Don't you forget that.
Hi, Wanda.
She says hi. Yep, he's
Hi, baby.
Okay.
Come by my house.
Yeah, come by
I'm
my house.
watching
Come by my
tractor.
house, he says.
I'm watching tractor.
But the other thing I was going to say is in the back office, they actually have a space that's called red flags. Like they're red flag words, compliant words. But basically a lot of the things like Lindsay, I know I don't even know if you received an email, but I think I said this in our message thread, is like, I got an email from compliance that was like, here are 4 posts of yours that you need to edit these words. And they like screenshot what it is and make me edit it. And so I was like, okay, fine. So I edited it, and I her son has type 1 diabetes. And so she specifically said type 1 diabetes. And so I just said blood sugar issues. And so it's technically the same thing, but you just can't really say diagnosis if it's on a public post. They just won't sit for that kind of stuff unless you're in the running for Silver Star. Then they look. But and then same thing with the healthcare professionals event. They can't get into the group, but when I was saying like those that are really focused on prevention over prescription, as though it was like that it's claiming to treat. And so that's something. But whenever you guys get those, just join the club, send me a message. I'd be more than happy to help you edit. But
I was even noticing I'd ordered Plus, and they were sending a new like thing that I hadn't seen yet of like stop saying that it cures COVID. And so I've been more aware of like that wording too, because it's saying if you want to be compliant, like this is how you need to say it. So
yep. So I mean, you can just say like, I know I was talking with Lauren about this. I really want to do a troubleshooting group of people that have had difficulty with taste or smell lately in the last 2 years, and or if they've had longstanding nerve injuries that would like to trial Nerve just to see if it could help them, because I really would love to do that on like a 60-day of a loading dose for people. And if they even notice the littlest bit of difference, great. But if they, for whatever reason, don't feel any difference, they can literally just return and get their refund. So I'm working on that. That's in the works. Okay, I'm trying to think of anything else.
What about, can I ask, if, for example, I've been diagnosed with Crohn's disease. So even if I'm talking about myself and my own diagnosis, I need to be careful not to say that it's going to cure my diagnosis. Is that
Yeah, usually you can put like the disclaimer at the bottom, like it doesn't, I'm not saying Plexus does not claim to treat or cure whatever. There's that disclaimer. But the other thing is, that you could say like, here are some things, like you could have separate posts. So like you could educate about Crohn's, of like, here are 5 tips for my Crohn's people of how to help with whatever, because maybe they're newly diagnosed Crohn's. Well, then maybe they want to know some of the tricks of the trade of how to help. And then on a different post, you could say, Plexus has helped me with XYZ things, which just so happened to be, like, I would leave out the so happen to be, but you've already shared about what it causes. And then, so you got things that are separate. And so, okay. And then last thing, because I want to be very mindful of your time, is posting. So whether, like I said, whether you are trying to like help one person or many, which really does not matter, because helping someone is, everybody's important. And so the things I'll tell you is I have something in the Silvers and Beyond Facebook group of posting ideas. There are actual like screenshots of some people's posts. I would encourage you to find people, whether it's you guys like collectively, or if you would like some other ideas of people to follow, follow some people that you absolutely resonate with on Facebook that post really well. And if you don't know, I will totally give you a list. But it's nice to have some people with different color personalities, even if you don't necessarily like vibe all the way. Like maybe it's a really hard, like a really red personality and you're yellow or blue and you're way over here. Is that you could still gain respect and wisdom from that person of how they post, so that when you post from your standpoint, then it's reaching your red personality people. And so, and if that does not make sense, please feel free to ask and we can talk about that. But I think that being said, that's pretty much all I got for Zoom 1. Guys, I am so proud of you. Okay, so I am going to end us in prayer, if that's cool with y'all. And then I'm going to hop off and we're going to have an amazing night. And Galentine's party, by the way, if you guys did not know this, we're having a full Plexus girls team Zoom tomorrow night at 8:30 Central Standard Time, so 7:30 Mountain Standard Time. That is like, it's going to be girl party. There's going to be like games and like some, I don't even know what, but it's going to be fun. And you get to see like our diamond team collectively together. And these women are some of my absolute dearest friends that I know that you guys are going to love. And so there's just like another layer to why I love Plexus. And so, Rhonda, did you need to say something, girl?
Isn't the Galentine's party not just for people who are working the business? It's for anyone on your team that's using Plexus, anything.
Done. That's enough. Yeah, so it's anyone on taking Plexus, anyone taking Plexus on our team. And so if you have helped other people, feel free to invite them. I will put that, I feel like I did put it in the Silvers and Beyond with the Zoom maybe. But you can search it on that too. Search the word Zoom and it'll bring you all the ones that are probably the most recent too. But other than that, I'm going to end us in prayer and then I will catch up with you guys on the thread, and feel free to always ask questions. So, okay. God, thank you so much for these amazing women and their hearts for you. I ask that you would just continue to bless them, and that you would just really lay people's names on your heart, or on their heart, that they could really share these products or this opportunity with, and even this community. God, like what a blessing it has been to truly just so fulfilling to my heart of being able to love these women and support them and help them to raise up other people. Like that is just such a huge gift. And so I ask that you would just bless our hands and our feet this week. Help us to just have a great mind of gratefulness, and just knowing like that we live for you, and that whatever you guide us to do, God, that we'll just be obedient and just serve with glory and grace. So I ask these things in your name. Amen. Okay, I love you guys, and I am so proud of you for hopping on and prioritizing your time. And I will end the recording.